Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Up Move Nation, and welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase, and another one that we're going to bring on another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but to find the reason insightful, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then put a like on the video. Now let's get right into the reasoning. Now, Nation, the situation facing Jacure is extremely serious. The Grammy-nominated reggae artist was arrested in the Netherlands for allegedly stabbing reggae promoter Papa of Roots Vibes production. Now Jacure is accused by the victim after being hospitalized. Now Nation, what makes this so severe and this situation so serious is that it will be looked at as attempted murder. Now the Netherlands has one of the most severest sentencing for murder in the entire European Union. And of course, the judge that presides over this matter will be looking at Jacure's criminal history and the fact that he's a convicted felon right here on the island does not make the situation any better for him or his legal team. Now, under Dutch law, murder, the intentional or premeditated killing of another person, is punishable by the maximum sentence of life imprisonment, which is the longest prison sentence the law will allow for. But unlike most other European countries, there is no possibility for parole for those sentenced to life in the Netherlands. And as stated, it is one of the few countries in Europe where life imprisonment actually lasts for the remainder of the life of the convicted person, unless the sentence is commuted or pardoned by a sovereign of the Netherlands. And this has almost never happened. Few appeals to the king for clemency has ever been successful. Trouble like it a follow Jacure. Whether it is the issues with the females, issues with promoters, and at this point it reached to the highest level. This time Jacure is allegedly the aggressor and the one who inflicted wounds onto the other individual. Now, if this is considered as attempted murder or even premeditated, as based on Netherlands laws, Jacure might be seen one of the biggest legal battles he has ever faced. And in 1998, Jacure was sentenced to 13 years in prison for rape and robbery, and he served 8 years of that sentence. Now, in the Netherlands, their attempted murder is called death slaughter, and it carries a maximum sentence of 15 years imprisonment or life if committed under aggravated circumstances or is considered as an act of terrorism. Now, at this point, it has not been confirmed if legal counsel has been retained by Jacure. It has been confirmed though that he is behind the bars, as he was arrested and being an immigrant in that country. Of course, the full weight of the law will be used against Jacure. Definitely a sad situation. Jacure is, as I stated, a good singer, but has been considered by even fellow artists as an individual with a short temper, and has been documented in numerous physical altercations even after being released from incarceration and becoming what we could consider as quote-unquote a reggae star, a Grammy-nominated artist. Jacure has also been called out by other reggae artists for some of his actions, seeing that he's a Rastafarian reggae artist and not just a regular artist who has sing reggae. So of course, other Rastafarians have disapproved of Jacure's actions in certain situations. This, however, is just a different situation, as the reports are unclear and it hasn't been disclosed if this was done in self-defense. All that was stated in the report is that Jacure is accused of doing the stabbing. What led to it, however, is still unclear. Was there a physical altercation before that? Did it look like a physical altercation was about to ensue and Jacure, thinking quickly, thinking on his feet, defended himself, being that he was on foreign soil, in fear for his life, and just reacted That is also something that has to be considered. And that's something going to play out in a court, seeing that he was arrested. And as Busy Signal stated in his international case, he said the judge not only looked at his musical catalog since he returned from America and skipped bail and returned to Jamaica and started his musical career. They also looked at the way he handled himself after returning to the island. If he was somebody who was engaging illicit activity, a violent individual, someone who had criminal tendencies, things of that nature. Now, as I said, Jackie was convicted for one of the worst crimes as considered by the European state, other than murder, which is the taking of a life unlawfully. But Jackier's charges also included sexual assault charges. And of course, there was the robbery with the illegal firearm. Now, to date though, majority of Jackier's, separate and apart from that incident with that female, majority of Jackier's incidents that we have seen on social media, even when he made in the Caribbean and he was with that individual's wife and the whole thing play out and it was videoed, even when the situation was brought to light by foot hype that took place between Popcorn and him, even though he has previously worked with Popcorn on musical ventures, it doesn't mean this violent. The female might say something else. She might say the ordeal that she suffered was violent enough. But this is definitely a step far, and overseas international judges might consider this an escalation in the type of crimes. As first world countries view certain incidents different from third world countries, they might look at the fact that it continues to escalate. It went from robbery and things of that nature to being released and still being involved in altercations with the law, other entertainers in the entertainment sector, and other individuals overall. This is also not a good look for the entertainment industry. This also reflects poorly on other entertainers as well. Seeing that Jackie is not an up-and-coming artist. He's an artist that nobody knows. As I said, he's a Grammy-nominated artist. An artist that has recorded and released global hits. There's no going around that. Very talented reggae singer. Very, very talented. But it always seems like his personal issues has always overshadowed his talent and his accomplishments. The fact that majority of our reggae singers are known worldwide and considered as musical ambassadors. Majority of the incidents that have been televised by Jackie has definitely reflected poorly on his character and his career, and has also made certain promoters hesitant of booking him or working with him on certain productions. Now this case again now, seeing that he physically attacked a promoter, this will also make more promoters now want to work with. You know what I mean? This is a serious situation for Jackie. As I said, for unattempted, it can be up to 15 years. If them consider this, if the individual loses his life and them consider it murder, a life sentence. And the Netherlands has some of the strictest, most severe sentencing in the entire Europe. As a matter of fact, Netherlands is known for even committing people found guilty of certain criminal acts to mental institution for check out them brain. Depending on the nature of the attack, they might say something wrong with this individual mentally and have them committed against their will to a mental institution. And if you use the inside defense, they might find it that in your best interest, it is best for you to be committed to a psychiatric facility. Talk to me in the comment section. Vice to the one called Jaden Chase, the dancer, our correspondent, the Gaza representative. I say I'm reminding them, know if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through, but you like the reason, and of course you like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out your channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion. Comment section with me 24/7, never lucky yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. You know the sentiments, and for those who don't, you wanna move settings fam. And no, we no need no ladder. Now, as I say, use up the comment section because the situation I faced by Jacure is definitely a serious one. I want to know how you feel. If you feel like it reflects poorly on other reggae entertainers and Jacure himself, or this is just another situation where an individual will have to pay for his own actions. Talk to me in the comment section. And until reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, I want to live, love, and prosper.